The local derby matches are a huge part of a season plan for teams, especially when you have to play a team like the Crusaders twice in one season like the Hurricanes and other New Zealand sides have to do. It is at Westpac Stadium. The home team, the Hurricanes, will be up against the Crusaders for this local match in the New Zealand Conference in the season's 2015 Super Rugby competition as we are following the Hurricanes. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the 2015 Super Rugby season with the Wellington Hurricanes, and this is a huge matchup for the Hurricanes. Like I said at the intro there, these local matches against teams like the Crusaders are such an integral part of a season's plan. To come up against this side, an iconic Super Rugby side, twice in a season is a tough ask, regardless of how well this season is going. They just have so many big names that we'll get to them in a second. You'll understand completely why if you're a bit lost at the moment. But first off, the Hurricanes coming back from a close match last week where they struggled to get past the Reds. They did it eventually right at the end of the match. A try to TJ Perenara sealed the deal, but the Hurricanes still travelling well. A hiccup recently against the Waratahs. The team's looking good. Corey James made his way back into the 15, as has Nehemiah Scudder. It's a very strong Hurricane side. They're rotating their All Blacks very well at the moment, and as a result, the results are staying good, and they are looking like still one of the top sides, despite many thinking that the trip will come soon. The Crusaders, well, if any team is possible of doing that trip for the Hurricanes, it could be the Crusaders, an iconic Super Rugby side, one of the best over recent years, countless times champions. All Blacks are plenty. Let's have a look just quickly. Crockett, Franks, Romano, Whitelock, Reed, Todd, Ellis, Slade, Carter, Crotty, and Tom Taylor, the other one, all have worn the black jersey. Of course, Nandolo, he is from Fiji, South Fijian. We've got Havili on the right wing, who is also very new to Super Rugby level, but so many All Blacks in this team. The Crusaders, it's understandable why they're so hard to put away. This season isn't going hugely to plan, but they're still in it with a lot of the season still to go. A loss here will hurt the Crusaders, but the Hurricanes really are one of the top sides this year, and this could be a fantastic match if these two sides learn how to catch, learn how to finish, and put some tries beyond the others. So it will be the Hurricanes in the yellow and black to kick this one off. Crusaders, of course, in the red and black Canterbury colours. We are set to get underway. Burton Barrett will kick this one off, and he goes deep down, right-hand side of the field, and this match will really define the season for the Hurricanes if they can get a result. Here's Nono with an early turnover. Adi Savia! Can he find support wide? Who else will he look for but his brother? He won't need to. Conrad Smith! What an early try! What an absolute stunner to get us underway! Easy turnover, straight off the whistle. Adi Savia goes back. Matu hit the depth. Look at this from the hooker. Here's Barrett. Adi Savia made the initial bust. Look at back to him. Matu at depth. Big pass wide. Huge pass wide. And it's Conrad Smith. Still had Julian Savia waiting in the wings. Didn't need him this time. But the Savias are such a huge threat to any team coming to Wellington. Well, I don't even think the Wellington faithful fans would have expected a start quite like this for their Hurricanes. It is 5-0 after just a few seconds. What a start here. Conrad Smith scores, and we have a cracking match already. Here's Barrett. Can he start off equally as good? Steps up, strikes it, way out on the left. That is sensational as well. He's got it over. Well, it is 7-0. The Hurricanes leading the Crusaders, and we haven't even really started the match. What a classic this could turn out to be. Is there tries aplenty? We haven't really seen the Hurricanes really let loose this season. Now's the chance as Barrett slips it back. Artie Savia to Matu. Thrash nicely to Smith. Here we go again. It's Reg Goods. What a run from the big prop. Broadhurst slips it back to Julian Savia, who goes into touch. That's the man they're looking for. All those big guys out there, Thrush and Co, they're looking to get it to one man, and that was Savia, Julian first name. But here is Cody Taylor to throw in, and he gives it to Broadhurst, and knocked on from TJ Perenara. Here's Alistair, and he is mugged. Big tackle from Thrush. Hurricanes look for the turnover, don't find anything there. It's there for Todd. Todd turns and goes back the other way, and Slade is wrapped up, and they keep it up too. Mauling forward, Crockett now quickly distributes out to Crotty, and here's an interesting tactic for a Crusader side. Kicking early, Corey Jane goes back in into his in goal. Oh, he's been sacked in there too. It's a 5-metre scrum. What was Corey Jane thinking? Well, pressure on defensively here for the Hurricanes, attacking for the Crusaders. What have they got in store? Set piece play, just 5 out. What a scrum from both sides. Where will they go? They go to Nadolo, and the big Fijian winger. It's just a metre or so short. Back it goes, in and out. It's there for Todd. Someone got to get this ball.
Release.
What an absolute mayhem there. And it's turnover as well. Conrad Smith has it, and boy, they're chasing him hard. And it's a try. Try to the Crusaders. Oh, he couldn't get that kick away. And who has scored that? I have no idea. Was it Romano or Whitelock? It was Whitelock. Thought it was one of the second rowers. Look at this. Perenara distributed quickly. Probably should have waited. There was the difference. And look at this. Oh, Slade. Big tackle from Colin Slade. And Conrad Smith could not kick away. Well, it should have been a try for the Crusaders right from the get-go, really. So disappointing. He was looking to kick, could not put it away. That is frustrating from everyone's perspective as well, except for Crusaders' side of things. Coaching staff will be frustrated. It's not really something to get mad about, but it's just a silly mistake that's cost the Hurricanes 7 points, because Colin Slade is on fire. He's created the try. Now he's added the extras. It's 7-7 very early on in the first half. We have some game on our hands here. Not even 20 minutes on the clock. Bonan Barrett's back at halfway, where it all started for him not long ago when he kicked this match off. Gets it back underway again, left side, this time Savia flying high, inside border Shields to Broadhurst, fires it to no one, and tries score of Whitelock, picks that loose pass up. Oh, they're looking good here, the Hurricanes. Back it goes, now Slade gets a bit of his own treatment. Big tackle, and a turnover for the Hurricanes. This is big, this is massive. Here comes Perenara, away to Smith. This will be a try, has to be a try. Jane, oh, he's being smashed. Big tackle. That is try-saving tackle against Corey Jane. Here's Cody Taylor, intercepted. Conrad Smith, oh, he's drawn back. Big defensive play from Todd. Here's Ellis again, back, oh, back it goes to Slade, and he is absolutely decimated. Wow, we have some real anger issues going on out here between these two sides. There is some brutal rugby going on here. Perenara feeds a scrum, and these two forward packs are going at each other here. Perenara, wide, Smith, he's opening up for Savia, fend, and in for the try, amidst the tackle of Crotty, Julian Savia scores. Well, he had to time it right, did Savia, because Crotty was right on him, and the pace was matched step for step. Look at this, big pass out to Conrad Smith, created space, but Crotty carried on. Crotty with the tackle. Oh, that's hard to tell. Did he ground this ball? It's already been awarded, so there's no points for your decision, but is it? Oh, that's horribly hard to tell. Bad camera angles, but the try is awarded. Julian Savia has the second for the Hurricanes. Bonan Barrett to make it 14. And the way this match is going, these are very, very critical points. Here comes Barrett, and he's slotted it nicely. Easy one, just chops it through as if it's training. No show of pressure. It's 14-7. Hurricanes lead after half an hour. Crusaders, though, still in this match. Just 7 behind. 2 tries to 1 at the moment. Here's Slade. Kicks high. Going very deep to Goods. Goods to Barrett. Barrett quickly offloads to Smith, who straightens and gets hammered from Ellis.
Release.
Big tackle there from Andy Ellis. Here's Savia. Short to Broadhurst. This is a good run here. Broadhurst is looking for Jane. Jane goes straight into the defence as well. Takes out Ellis again before being taken down from Romano and losing the ball. Here's Ellis. Back in field. It's loose and it's picked up from Shields. Brad Shields man of the moment. Gets the turnover. Slow ball coming back, but there's definitely some room here. Room to move. And here's Perinara. Oh, where's he going? He had support close in. He's gone wide. Big pass. Intercepted from Nadolo. And turnover from Jane. So it's all topsy-turvy at the moment. Thrush gets hammered. Franks is wrong place, wrong time, but he's there for the clean out. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, and the Crusaders will get this back here. Half-time has gone. Here's Ellis picking a fight with the wrong man. Oh, this is big here. Broadhurst just about turning that over. Oh, what a run here. How about that from Whitelock? Big pass out for Nadolo. There's a big chance for the big winger. He's going to get it in. Is he going to put it down? No. Oh, that's too close. Once again in the in goal. Milner Scudder saves the day for the Hurricanes. And there will be half-time as well. Goodness me. What a flurry to finish with. What a half of rugby we've had. Almost ridiculous half of rugby. 14-7 is the scoreline. Whew, what an explosive half it has been from these two sides. The Hurricanes running in 2 tries to the Crusaders 1. Possession 70-30 to the Canes. 55-45 territory also to the Wellington-based franchise. The handing error is 8-1, but the difference has been the finishing. The Crusaders have made just about twice the amount of tackles. The line breaks have all been yellow. 6-1, the Hurricanes leading that as well. It has been an epic clash so far. Will the second half live up to what we've witnessed in the first 40? We will soon find out as we crack back down to the second half of the Hurricanes leading the Crusaders 14 points to 7 at halftime. Who's going to hold their nerve? The lead is just 7. We all know that is not enough against either of these two sides. As Colin Slade gets us back underway the second half, Gibbons up for Conrad Smith. Hard man to put down, but Ellis, a very tenacious little defender, eventually does put him down and will get this turnover as well. What a great play from Andy Ellis. Over the top for Franks, looking for space wide. Good pass there from Carter, slipping in field again for Reid. Reid goes to ground. Good tackle, Broadhurst. Oh, Broadhurst, he's turned this over. Some think he may have gone the wrong way as Franks throws an intercept to Franks, and Tafua goes straight through the heart. The defence is a bit disjointed here from the Hurricanes as there's room out here. It turns for Avili. Can he get it down? Oh, what a pass in field. It's Daniel Carter. Carter scores. The Crusaders find a way back. David Havili just got it on the right. Created the space, created the hole, drew the last defender, and scores the try in for Carter. There's Havili, Drew Milner's got a big ball. What a miracle pass. And in the end, Daniel Carter slides it down. Good try, Crusaders back in this game. Good switch of direction as well from Romano. He knew it had to go. And there was Havili, who was too fast for the chase coming in from Gibbons. Well, a welcome return to form, possibly, for Carter. But Colin Slade will be the one lining up the kick to tie this all up with still over half an hour to go. And a very easy, tamely struck little chip over the post from Colin Slade. Gets us back 14-14. Tied up. Hurricanes and Crusaders. Nearing that 50-minute mark. And we're really tying this up here. It's very close. It's very tight. As up goes a short kick. Julian Savia to Barrett. And Barrett is a touch isolated despite having quite a few friends there to start with. Now they come. And Perenara has only options very wide. Nonu around the corner to Gibbons. Oh, Gibbons. Big tackle on him. Yellow jumpers again. There are numbers for Perenara. Secures the ball to Goods. Over the top it goes. Barrett. Cruddy was out of position. And here's Nonu. Still looking for Savia. Puts the fan. No. Andy Ellis. Andy Ellis saves the day. What a spectacular tackle. Short to Broadhurst. And Broadhurst is in. Big run. Disjointed defence. That was too simple for the second rower. He's a hard man to stop. He's a real grafter, this guy. But he's got the try that will separate these two teams after. What a tackle from Andy Ellis to stop Savia that close. Broadhurst just really was right there. Hit the line at speed. He was coming from a long way out. You see here's Franks. Bang. Secures that ball. There's Arnie Savia. And here's some friends with Shields as well. But Broadhurst was still coming to help out. He hit that line very hard, very fast. Crusaders still backtracking. That momentum was always going to be with the Hurricanes attackers. Well, the difference is split now. The 5-point lead is back in action for the Hurricanes. It's 19-14. Here's Barrett to make it back to 7. Oh! And he's just... Wow, what has he done there exactly? He's shanked it to the left. Well, options now open up for the Crusaders. What do the Hurricanes have to do now? Another try? Do they look for 3? What do they do with 24 to go? Here's Colin Slade. He'll get the match underway again. And Broadhurst, a try scorer, fires him a 2. Here's Nonu. Nonu opening up here for Alex Savia. Nicely to Smith. Smith to Jane. And Jane finds some room. Finds some support too with Franks. Oh, look at this from Franks. He's still got Smith. Smith over the top of Barrett. Barrett to Goods. Goods to Matu. Over the top to Julian Savia. That is the Hurricanes. Super special for tonight. That is world class. That is why they are topping the table for 2015. That was super special play from the Hurricanes. Well, we know they can do this, the Hurricanes. They're just that good, but just consistently to hit this high level is just what is mind-blowing about them. They're good enough, we all know it, but they have hit it time after time after time. Pressure comes on. Look at that. That's Reggie Goods and Mutu. They are not players who are supposed to one-hand catch offloads and distribute after getting tackled instantly like that. You just don't see that very often from players in those positions. That is what this Hurricane side do. They would have been disappointed Barrett missed that kick, but boy, instead of sitting up and going, well, let's look for 3 and calm this all down as Barrett, well, what has happened to Bowden Barrett? Even Franks there is scratching his head. As Barrett's conversion goes wide, the difference is now 10. But then there's also a 4-try bonus point as well for the Hurricanes. Crusaders still only with 2 tries themselves. Bowden Barrett misses. The Hurricanes, well, the attitude is just phenomenal, isn't it? Make a mistake and it's like, okay, we'll just fix this as there's a drop ball. Not knocked on from a 2, but the Hurricanes have lost it and the Crusaders get it back, and Kieran Reid, oh, gets a fistful there. As here's Franks offloading nicely to Ellis. That's a good tackle. Andy Ellis is such a hard man to stop. Here's Todd going short side. Taufua on the top of guys again. Ndolo has a big chance, but he's wrapped up. Taken down nicely. Still ball for the Crusaders. Oh, it's Kieran Reid taken high from Gibbons. Well, it's winding down the clock, isn't it? The lead is 10. And they're just about 10 metres short here. One of the option is to go for the corner. Is that the right call? Should they take in the 3 and then look for the try to maybe tie it up. It's a tough call. 10 points is a really tough number to try and attack. As to the front, and Romano they go. And they'll drive 2 on the second rower. Sitting it up. Nadolo's just short, but Crocker goes into touch. Oh, that is a big play from the Crusaders. Almost predictable that they would go to Nemani Nadolo. Didn't hit the target. He found support in Crockett, who just could not find his feet. Into touch he went. Piranara away to Nehe Milner-Skudder, who smacks us downfield. Nice kick too from Milner-Skudder, and into touch. That is classy. Tom Taylor can't do anything about that, and in fact, he's been called to have taken that out. Did that touch him on the way through? Oh, remarkable call from the assistant referees there with 6 to go. Crusaders not straight as well. Oh, Matu can't believe it. I thought that one wasn't bad myself, but the ref has called that again. Maybe that was redemption for the horrible call that come first, with the lineouts being a Hurricanes ball. So it'll be a scrum feed instead now to the Crusaders. Oh, and the Hurricanes reply. Crusaders who one back. This is an absolute brutal scrum. Oh, the Crusaders take a bow. That is phenomenal. Now they look out. Slade in field, ball to Todd. He is good. Town forward, hard to stop. Now here's Daniel Carter. Can he distribute? No, he goes through Shields. Oh, and Nonu says, hello, Andy Ellis. Welcome to my house. Crockett. Inside he goes. Big pass out wide. Jane's caught off his line. He's got a Transandolo. Milner-Skudder will try, and it's going to be stopped short. Great defense. Milner-Skudder and Corey Jane. Full time is gone. What are they going to do here? They fire it wide. This isn't part of the game plan. The Hurricanes, this is part of their game plan. The ball will eventually go into touch though. And Conrad Smith makes sure a tough fought battle this one. The Hurricanes come out on top. A very tough match. A tough team are the Crusaders, regardless of how their season is going. Win, lose or draw, you know you've been in a match against the Crusaders. But it is the high-flying Hurricanes who come out on top here. Arnie Savia had an indifferent match. Good bits, bad bits in between. But in the end, 24-14, the final score. Hurricanes getting the win over the Crusaders. 4 tries to 2. Broadhurst, Smith, and 2 for Julian Savia. That is a great display from the side. Barrett started off very well, kicking a beautiful kick from the touchline, and then missing 2 very simple ones from right in front. What happened to Barrett? Not sure there. Crusaders try for Whitelock and Carter. Slade converted them both for their 14 points. A 10-point win in the end for the Hurricanes, who will take 5 points for tonight's win. The Crusaders will take 0. A look at the stats here, and the Hurricanes really did dominate this match. Probably should have scored more, but the Crusaders, valiant defenders, we know how tenacious they are in defence. They held out the Hurricanes a lot more than a normal side, a regular side, a not so tenacious side, using that word again. Not such a nuggety side like the Crusaders have done tonight. 24-14, 4 tries. The Crusaders could have been a lot worse for them, but could have been better. They could have taken more chances. The territory was fairly even. Tackles even not that far away. Just 12 difference in the end. It was a handing result of the Hurricanes 13-2, which won't please them too much in the end. But a win for the Wellington Hurricanes over the Canterbury Crusaders. A great win as well. The Crusaders are such a hard side to play. They'll be happy, and they'll be even more happy to take the 5 points. And that is my time for tonight. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed today's match. The Hurricanes with the win. And I'll be back here next week for the Hurricanes' next match in the competition. As always, as they line up, as the match is played week by week of Super Rugby. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the match tonight, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all for the next one. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.